Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. So from my attire you could probably guess that I'm all ready for Navratri. So for those of you who don't know what Navratri is, it basically means 9 nights. So Nav meaning 9 and Ratri meaning nights. And it's basically a Hindu festival which celebrates the defeat of good over evil. And during this period of Navratri, Gujaratis celebrate by playing Dandiya and Ras, which is a form of Gujarati folk dancing, but it's also widely celebrated across India. I love Navratri, I love dressing up and playing Dandiya and Ras, and it's something I definitely look forward to every year, and I get really sad when it's over. And because I'm super excited about the festival, I thought I would create a Navratri or Garba inspired makeup look for you all. I will be doing 2 looks for you. This one is the more traditional Navratri look, and I'll also be doing a more modern look for you as well. So if you want to see how I created this traditional Garba inspired makeup look, then please keep on watching. But before I start, I do have to add, I don't have dirt on my hands, it's actually faded mehendi. Okay, so to prevent my makeup from budging while I play Garba, I'm using this Rimmel Lasting Finish Primer, and this will really help my makeup to last all night long without melting as I dance away. And as you can see here, I'm just working the product in with my fingers. Next, I'm using my beloved MAC Fix Plus spray, and I'm just showering that all across my face, and this isn't necessary, but I love doing this step. For foundation, I'm using this Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation in the shade Y405, and this is their newest formula, so if you do have the old bottle, then the equivalent for this shade is 154. And I do think this shade is slightly lighter than my skin tone, but I am going to be contouring and highlighting, so the foundation will balance out, so I'm not too worried about that. And as you can see, I'm just using my beauty blender to blend the product in, and I'm really liking this foundation. It gives a really nice flawless silky finish, and it photographs super nicely as well. Next, I'm concealing my under eyes using the NW35 shade from my MAC Pro Conceal and Correct palette, and I'm blending the product in with my ring finger. So I was in Paris last month, and of course I had to pay a cheeky visit to Sephora, and I picked up this cream highlight and contour stick in the shade Tan. They did have a few different shades, but I thought this one was perfect for my skin tone. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and contour the hollows of my cheeks, my temples, the perimeter of my forehead, just underneath my bottom lip to make my lips appear more poutier, my nose, and the dip in my cupid's bow. And I never know what to really call this area, so I'm just going with that. And I'm also contouring my jawline as well. Next, using the other side of my stick, I'm going to go ahead and highlight underneath and above my contour line, and I'm also going to be highlighting the bridge of my nose, my forehead, my cupid's bow, and also my chin. And then I'm just going in and buffing that all out using this stippling brush by Crown Brushes. And here I'm just getting rid of any harsh lines and blending everything out using my beauty blender. To set all of that contour and highlight, I'm using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour and Highlight palette, and I'm setting the highlighted areas using Banana and the contoured areas using Havanna. I've already done my eyebrows off camera, but I'll link my brow tutorial in the description box below, so don't forget to check that out. I'm going to be using really dark and pigmented shades for my eye makeup, so I'm using these shadow shields to stop any fallout from getting onto my already made up face. As always, I'm starting off by priming my eyes using my Nars Smudge Proof Eyeshadow Primer, and then I'm going over top with MAC Soft Ochre because I want my eyeshadows to really pop. So for this entire look, I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Smokey palette, and I'm starting off with my transition shade, and this one's called Whisky. And I'm just working that into my crease and making sure it's nice and blended. Next, I'm going in with the shade Slanted and applying that on the inner thirds of my eyes. Next, I'm using this stunning dark purpley black shade called Smoulder, and I'm applying it on the outer thirds of my eyes, and I'm smoking it upwards into my transition shade. I then decided I wanted the silver to be a bit brighter, so I went over top Slanted with Armour, which is such a nice shade, and it has these really small glitter particles which look so pretty. Next I'm highlighting my brow bone and my tear ducts with this shade called High. For my eyeliner, I'm using the Artist of Makeup Extreme Eyeliner pen, and this eyeliner is amazing. It's so easy to work with and it stays put. I'm going for a really dramatic eye look, so I'm winging the eyeliner out, as you can see here. Next I'm using Black Track by MAC in my waterline, and I'm going ahead and smoking that out with Black Market, also from the Urban Decay Smoky palette. Now for lashes, I'm applying these Huda Beauty lashes in Samantha, and I'm really loving these lashes. I hope Huda brings them out in the UK because they're so hard to get hold of. So next I'm applying my Lash Sensational Mascara to my bottom lashes. For blusher, I'm using the shade called Peach by MAC, and generally I don't like to apply too much blusher when I'm playing Garba, just because when I get hot I go really red, so I tend not to like too much blusher on my cheeks because I don't want to look like a tomato. So for my highlighter, I'm using the Mary Luminizer by The Balm Cosmetics, and I'm highlighting all the high points of my face, so basically all the points that I highlighted earlier. For my lips, I'm applying MAC's Magenta Lip Liner, and I'm lining my entire lip and then filling it in before I apply Show Orchid, which is such a stunning lipstick. It has a purple undertone, and I thought the lipstick went really well with the threadwork on my blouse. And finally, I'm just adding all my extra bits like my Janlo, and I'm also adding small little dots under my winged liner and my chin just to make the look a little bit more traditional. And here I'm just putting on my jewellery, which is all from Law Gardens in Ahmedabad, and it's the coolest place I've ever been to. The entire experience was so amazing. It's basically a row of stalls which opens at night time, and these stall owners display the most nicest Jane jewelries I've probably ever seen, and you can get them for as little as £10, which is pretty amazing, I think. And to secure my dicko in place, I backcombed my hair slightly and secured it in with grip pins. And a great way to stop the dicko from moving around is to apply lash glue on the end and stick it to your forehead, which sounds a bit bizarre, but trust me, it really does work. And here I forgot to set my face, so I'm just going ahead and using the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. And there you have it, a traditional Gujarati Garba look. I hope you liked my first Navratri inspired makeup look, and if you did, then please give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And if you're going to Navratri this year, let me know in the comment section down below where you'll be going, because I'd love to know. And don't forget to check out my more modern inspired Navratri look, which will be up soon. Bye!